Let's go now to Simphiwe Makhanya in KZN. Simphiwe, a very good afternoon to you. Of course, we're starting to see those numbers trickling in. We've got the national, look in terms of what the numbers are starting to tell us. Just talk to us about what's happening there from a provincial level. Understandably so that the MK party, a new party, is doing remarkably well.
Indeed, Unathi, the dust has pretty much settled in this part of the province. We are coming to you live from Ulundi. This is where the IEC is busy with the capturing of the results, particularly from the Zululand district area. I'm talking about areas such as Ulundi, Upongolo, Edumbe, and Abakulusi. This is where it's going to be happening, and we are beginning now to see slowly those numbers trickling in. And with us right now, Unathi, is the person who is basically tasked by the IEC in this district to overlook the processes, and who's also going to tell us how the processes have unfolded so far. Mr. Mazondo Dazungu, thank you so much as always, sir, for your time. Yesterday it was quite a busy day for the IEC. Some voting stations having to close late due to the long queues of people who were standing. What can you tell us about what unfolded yesterday first?
Thank you very much, Mr. Makhanya. Greetings to the viewers. Well, of course, yesterday it has been a big day, and we have planned and expected to work very hard in order to be able to deliver such an election for the people of Zululand. Now, as of yesterday, we knew exactly that some of the voters will come very late in order to accumulate some queues to the voting stations. Now, we had to plan before in order to do what is being called streaming, in terms of dismantling the queues, or to make the queues move more quickly, as a matter of dividing the queues and further dividing the primary instrument in order to regulate the queues, which is the voters' roll. Everything unfolded very well yesterday within the parameters of Zululand. You can count it: Dumbe, Pongola, Bakulusi, Nongoma, and Ulundi. There were no major issues, really no major issues. Minor glitches that were coming there and there, particularly in terms of the technical glitches, we were able to liaise with the authorities of the organization and speed up the solutions for those particular voting stations.
Over 300,000 registered voters for this particular district. How are the numbers looking like in terms of the capturing so far?
It is very hard to determine as yet, because we are still presenting the results to the politicians and further. And we are still presenting the results to the politicians. Soon after that, we will be capturing the results, and that, of course, will make us to see what is it that is happening in terms of the voter turnout, perhaps as per each local municipality within the Zululand district. As far you can see that at my background, Ulundi municipality is still presenting the results, and there isn't any local municipality that has reported to have completed the capturing of the result this afternoon. As soon as we have concluded the capturing of the results, we will then be able to populate what we can call the provisional reports, so that we can be able to see the extent of the voter turnout within the Zululand district.
When can people expect those results to start trickling?
Well, if all things move as expected, by 12 o'clock tomorrow, we should have completed with all the municipalities and actually dealt with the monitoring side, or the quality assurance side of everything, in order to populate something that will fully reflect the result, the election results.
Thank you so much for your time.
Many thanks.
That is Mr. Mazondo Dazungu, who is the Zululand District Area Manager representing the IEC, giving us an update, Unathi, in terms of the situation here on the ground as we are busy. Behind me, perhaps you can see some of the political parties are still locked in those engagements where the results are being captured, and those discussions are continuing behind the scenes. But of course, we heard from Mr. Zungu saying that by 12 o'clock tomorrow, we are expecting to have some sort of an idea in terms of what the voting processes are going to be presenting for the people of this district of Zululand. But with that, it's over to you in studio.
All right, that was Simphiwe Makhanya just giving us a sense of what's happening in the district where he is at in KwaZulu-Natal. Of course, you will recall that in KwaZulu-Natal, about 3.3 million South Africans had indicated their keen interest to vote in this particular election. But we'll continue then to monitor the ground in all provinces in the country.